Israeli strikes in South Lebanon have resulted in the deaths of 8 individuals, with only one being identified as a non-civilian, thereby adding to the crisis that has engulfed the Middle East. In response, the Israeli army confirmed the loss of a soldier due to cross-border rocket fire. Although the party responsible for the rocket attack has not claimed responsibility, these incidents, alongside the highest civilian casualty count in Lebanon since hostilities began in October, have heightened concerns about the potential escalation of conflict between Israel and the militant organization Hezbollah. 4 civilians, including 2 women, tragically lost their lives in an Israeli airstrike on a residential building in Nabateh on Wednesday evening, according to a Lebanese security source. This update revised the initial death toll from 3 to 4. The source emphasized that the individuals targeted had no affiliation with Hezbollah. Additionally, Lebanon's national news agency reported that Israeli warplanes struck a house in Savaneh, claiming the lives of 3 family members identified as a Syrian woman, her 2-year-old child, and her 13-year-old stepchild. Another attack in the village of Atshit resulted in 1 fatality, identified by Hezbollah as one of its fighters, and injured 10 others while causing significant damage to buildings. The Israeli army confirmed the death of Sergeant Omer Sara Benjo, 20, attributing it to rocket fire from Lebanese territory targeting a base in northern Israel. The military further stated that fighter jets targeted Hezbollah terror targets across several areas in South Lebanon, including Atshit and Savaneh. This escalation follows the near-daily exchange of cross-border fire between the Israeli military and the Iran-backed Hezbollah since the outset of the Israel-Hamas conflict in October. Amid escalating regional tensions, tens of thousands of individuals have been displaced on both sides of the border. Concerns are mounting over the possibility of a full-scale conflict between Israel and Hezbollah, who last engaged in war in 2006. Stephanie Dujarric, spokesperson for the UN Secretary General, cautioned that the recent escalation is highly perilous and must cease. Observers from the United Nations Interim Force in Lebanon have noted a troubling increase in the intensity of exchanges between the Israeli armed forces and armed groups in Lebanon. According to reports, the cross-border violence has resulted in the deaths of at least 252 individuals on the Lebanese side, with the majority being Hezbollah fighters and 37 identified as civilians.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.